Hi, Scorpio. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. And this is the February reading. And, I don't know if it's wishful thinking or not, but expect good news. Everyone has this energy of expect and then fill in the blank. It's like, I want to do Scorpio. And at first I got expect good. And I was like, expect good news. And, the thing is, if I sit around expecting good news, I'll be in a much better space than if I sit around expecting bad news. Simple as that, right? All right. Nancy and we have begun the tarot classes, and it's still not too late to join. It's on Tuesdays, and I offer readings, I offer healings, beautiful art. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. And as many of you know, I am a Scorpio. Sun, Neptune, Sirius, Mercury, conjunct. I think Pallas Athena's in there too. Okay, I think. I have to look at my chart and remember. Oh, here we go. El Diablo, the 10, the 6. Creative. All right. The devil is a false path. The devil is a false path. The devil is an energy that we all have, that we all, it's about addiction. But, it doesn't necessarily mean addiction to, like, say, alcohol or food. It could be addiction to a thought form. Addiction to, it's like, I'm tied to something. There's something I'm tied to. There's a false belief about myself or about the world that I'm tied to, right? So our job this month is to set ourselves free. And why do I say that? Well, because that's what I said. I have the 10. Something is done. So it's like, okay, I can't carry this burden anymore. This burden of a lie that I tell myself or that you tell yourself. I want to move so you can see all the cards. Okay, I think that works. And then I have the 6, which is a great card. So the 6 is really about being supported, being loved, being beloved, being admired, being held in a position of leadership. And it's like, okay, if I see the devil for what it is, and you ask yourself, you sit and you get quiet and you say, what negative thought pattern am I addicted to, and how can I get rid of it? Like, that's simple. You just have to sit and listen. And I drop it, or you drop it. I say I to everyone, you know. I really wanted to do this reading because it's kind of my reading. Because if I do it in service, then a message comes through. If I try to read for myself, it doesn't work. And then I get the 6, which is like persevere also. Okay. Uh, for the transformation, for the transformation. So something has to die so that something else can live. Simple as that. So, it's like the antelope has to die so that the lion can live. The way it is. And it's a really powerful card, the death card. It's a really powerful card. And it's really, this is so tied to the devil card. It's like, okay, you sit with yourself and you're Scorpio, you're not afraid of the dark. I hope. And it's like, okay, how am I in my own way? What thought patterns, what belief systems, what doubts, what fears are in my own way? How am I in my own way? What do I believe about myself or the world that I'm kind of tied to, which is false, right? And then I drop it because it's 10, it's complete. And I realize that I'm supported and I'm loved by spirit, by my friends, by the universe, right? And that's the transformation. Okie doke. Yeah. So, as a fellow scorpion, I don't think that the lizard is really one of the signs of the scorpion. Maybe it is, though. But like the lizard loses its tail and then a new one grows. But when we're letting go of grief, of sadness, of disappointment, etc., it's sad. You're super sensitive, and like let's say it's a relationship or a it's usually a relationship. It's cups. It's five change. Um, it's like, okay, am I going to concentrate? Because all the fives are perspective. They're all change, but they're all perspective because the whole story is always in the card in fives. And it's like I can concentrate on, oh, I lost this, I lost that. This isn't working anymore, blah, 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 and be in all sadness and grief and, deep in that Scorpio hole. Or you can turn around and transform and say, oh, I still got something left and I'm going to utilize it. Yeah. And I think the whole thing can come like that in a moment. In a moment, it comes. And this could also sometimes be, I used to give this example. There was this guy that I knew in New York, and he was a nice person, but he was a bit of an idiot. He really was. He was a bit of a buffoon. But every so often, something would come out of his mouth, and it'd be like, I think you're right. So sometimes I feel like, well, today I feel like this is like a message that you hear, or like a flash that you get. But I feel like it comes from an outside source, and that could be somebody that you hear on the street, could be something you see in social media, and it's like, oh, oh, and I think it like the thing about swords. I don't really talk about much, but swords, they're metallic, and so they shine, and like when a sword comes out, it's like this illumination. It's like an illumination. It's like it shines. It's like like a light bulb going off in your head. It's like so pay attention, and look for the good news. And maybe the good news is, oh, this is how I am keeping myself from like I have to free myself here. We have to free ourselves from a doubt or a fear or resentment or and I work on this kind of stuff on myself all the time, like literally every day. Because what happens is, because I've been working like with angels and light for so long that, I bring it into my body and I help other people with it too. And even when I'm doing a IET session on somebody else, I'm getting it as well. And the more light I bring in, the more darkness comes up to be released. That's the process. And we're good at this process. It's not like, oh, I don't know what to do. It's like, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right. Extended readings are available for members. Please become a member. It's $4.99 a month. Really helps me out. And the extended readings, I just really go. So it's probably like another 15 cars or something. Well, 12 at least. And plus discounts on the website. Okay. Blessings. I'm still in transition. Like really, I've been here for 2 years. Well, the fire happened 2 years ago. I'll be here 2 years, March 12th. And I'm still in transition. I'm still adjusting. I'm still there. And it's like, okay, one day I won't feel like I'm transitioning. One day I'll feel like, okay, that big part of the transition's over. But there's still more to clean up in myself. It's not the outside, it's the inside. It's a lifelong process, baby. It's a lifelong process. Blessings. I can only find the mouse. The mouse is like the little arrow is like that big. And half the time I can't find it. But I found it. Yay. See you soon. Bye.